Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. Setting up the screen. He finds room right away. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll toss it here to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
180! Run.
Baker now from the gun. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
King! 180! Regular! Hey, alert! Pistol! Stop!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And this run is going to push it inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
180! Real.
They send a receiver in motion right. On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Up, 180! Point it right. Pistol. Stop!
Here we go. It's Mayfield. And all that pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Hot 70. Warrior 70. Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
On the set.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Down.
They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
70. 70 Lions. Go.
They pitch it to him. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, right?
They give it to him again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense in a hurry up here.
Bengals, 1st down.
Cut 19.
First
Cut
and 10 at
19.
the 30-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Chased out to his right. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Good. Hey, alert 30. 180.
Motion man left is Egbuka.
What's up?
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Brought in inside the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
46 yards.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
First down, here's Baker. It's his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Regular.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
Up, 180. Run.
Man in motion, headed right.
What's up?
3rd and short, Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Prep. Check.
They're going play action. On him quick, and they bring it down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Second down pass play coming. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Third down from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
A big loss on the play.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
180. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
You put a receiver in motion left. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Mayfield now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Big gain downfield. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Short pass brought in. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
180.
They'll give it to Irving on the option. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
180.
Evans, the motion man here. From the gun, Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
180! Hey, alert, alert! Real. Kings! Watch out!
Here he is on third and short. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. A timely interception for them there, partner. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3, maybe 6.
That QB wanted that throw back the minute it left his fingertips. You know, Peyton Manning would say, once that ball's gone, that check has been signed. And he wanted to rip that check up, and he knew it. Defense makes him pay.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, team, ready, go!
Throwing from his own end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
14 yards. And the Bengals first down.
They'll work against the blitz. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Going now on 1st down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A dose of the hurry up here.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
19 tight.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's got a man left. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger.
He's going to throw it again. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
Sticking to the air here. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32. They are throwing it again. That one's complete over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
Trap 60. 79 Broncos.
From the red zone now. Headed out right. He's running with it, and he nearly gets him another first down. They force him out just shy of the marker.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready, go!
And they'll pitch it out to him. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Ready, set.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. Check smash.
They pitch it out to him here. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Buccaneers 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. Throwing, Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Baker now from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. Cut at the 20-yard line. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Let's go now. Hey, pass this.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Now we'll try a deep shot to the other side of the field. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He rolls to his right. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
The final throw before the break. And this is another incompletion. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Return starts at the 3. Things going well so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
60 go.
Back now, pressure coming. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Completed to his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. It's a gain of 4 there, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll go play action. Intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
180.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Irving gets it on the draw. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Chased out to his right. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
He's back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
19 Charger, 19 Lions. Go.
Pass play now. The next on the crosser. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Buffalo 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Riggs, 18, Pioneer.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
70 Ranger. Hey, smash.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Complete out to the right. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
70, 65 catch, 65.
To throw here on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Another throw here on 2nd down. It's caught. He finds Caden Prather. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's got Prather for the completion. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Ready up.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Top 19.
Looking inside the red zone. Buying some time right. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Second and 3 now.
Panther Street. Panther Stephanie. Nice. Ready.
Drawing up the design keeper. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Go, Reed, go! Steady!
Here's a design run. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Straight ahead. Here's Mason. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 22. And the Bucs have the first. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 22 yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
King, set. 180. What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
A gain of 5. And the Buccaneer first down.
Slant right. 180. What's that?
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Run. What's that?
Mayfield now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And this one doesn't go far.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
180. Regular. What's that?
Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Up. Pistol. What's that?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals leading by 7. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Okay, let's go.
They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
He'll pitch it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On the move, headed right. This is Prater. He's got it downfield. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
Here he is to throw. And that is the jet set to end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Bengals 28, Buccaneers 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Slot man's in motion right. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Point it right.
Throwing again is Baker. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Regular. Hey, we're 33. Done.
Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away. Forces a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready? 70, Denver will pass the 60. Pass the 60. 18, run. Ready.
Back to the air they go on second down. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Third and long for him here. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they could check that box.
Tiger, 19, Tiger.
This plays a design run. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield will look to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
So even though it's not officially over, this probably just to get the final score a couple points closer. One final shot here. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. And that's the Bengals who are on that one. And that's a wrap on this ballgame. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
He'll look to throw it. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to